Welcome back, everyone. I am super excited to finally give you an inside look at the latest creation from the Denmark Audio Group, the X1 bookshelf loudspeaker. I have here Peter from the Denmark Group. Peter, once again, man,
Good to see you, Jay.
we do it one more time, man. It's like I run into you everywhere I go.
Yeah.
But I'm so pumped to show my audience what the Denmark Audio Group has created.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is I'm blown away on two different levels. One, the price point.
Yeah.
$5,500 for these bookshelf speakers.
For the pair.
For the pair. For the pair. Not $11,000 and $1,100 for the stands. But I'm going to let Peter here expand on this new creation, this new amazing loudspeaker. And you can listen to this speaker here at Next Level Hi-Fi in Wayne, Illinois. Peter, tell my audience what's so special about this new loudspeaker.
Well, first time you saw when we launched the X3 was about a year ago when we started
Right.
the whole X series journey. And since then we had added the X6s, as you have heard.
Oh yeah.
And, and also the little baby tower, the X2s, which we also have on display here at Next Level Hi-Fi. The X1 is our first bookshelf speaker in the X series. And that will round off the whole series, X series. And it's the little guy right here that stands. It's using the same drivers as you find in the other three models. It's the same sandwich construction with the Nomex honeycomb with the 2 layers of carbon fiber. And it's the same ribbon planar tweeter you find in the other models. But yeah, it's quite an accomplishment to get this kind of performance for this price point.
How heavy is it?
I don't even know.
It doesn't feel, is it safe? Probably about 20, 25 pounds, I would say. But what makes it really striking is, as you guys can see right now, the carbon fiber on the top makes it so contemporary, so European look. Okay, I love this look. And one of the things that I am very attracted to when it comes to the Borresen lineup is how slim they are. You're able to fit them in basically any room. I am still without words because I heard this loudspeaker that's not even broken in yet. Okay, it may have maybe 12 hours worth of playback time, and I know it's only gonna get better. And how massive it sounds in this room. This is approximately, we'll say easy, 17 feet wide, more or less. 15 to 17 wide by probably 20, 22, more or less the size of my room. And it fills the room. A bookshelf that makes the laws of physics not applicable, because you never hear a loudspeaker of this size, weight, girth, bulk, scale the way this one does. How do you guys do this?
I shake my head too. I don't know how Michael has been capable of this, but it's insane. Insane performance for, again, like the rest of
And the musicality, that tweeter right here,
yeah.
which is, by the way, the same tweeter, in case you're wondering, right? This is the same drivers. They are identical drivers. One of the things that I think is very important that my audience understands, and maybe you can obviously expand on that. If someone goes from this speaker to this speaker, what are they getting? What is it that they're buying for the added price?
You can listen to all 4 models one at a time. You can hear that there is a family sound. It's not like one has a different tonality than the other. It's just you get more, bigger scale, more resolution because of the more drivers that you get as you step up through it.
I had a chance to hear both yesterday, and I'm just going to give you a quick, take on what I heard when we went from the X1s to the X6s. Number one, of course, the sound is taller, right? Because it is a taller loudspeaker. You can hear it near the top of the ceiling. More clearly, more bass, right? As it should be. But the articulation and the separation of the instrumentation is definitely there. And that's because you don't have a single driver in the case of the X1 here doing all the work that 6 drivers are doing here. So you will hear a lot more separation. The instruments will also be there's not going to be togetherness when it comes to the instrumentation, if that makes sense. So you're going to hear the placement of the instrument. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a lot more precise, the position of the instrumentation and where they are in the space. It's easier to basically extract that with the speaker than this. But this, for a quarter of the price, I'm telling you, do not be surprised if you end up seeing an X1 in my lab. I'm going to tell you right now. So Man, this is something that I don't think can be done by anyone else right now. For 55 or 66, if you get the stands, which I don't know why you would buy the X1 without the stands. To me, that's dumb. Buy the stands if you're gonna buy the X1. It's just, first of all, it looks pretty, and secondly, that's like the proper height. Look, there's a reason why that tweeter is essentially in the same height as this one on the X6. And that's the stand. They do all the work for you. So you don't have to put these on an ugly bookshelf somewhere in your house. Buy the stands if you're gonna do this speaker justice. So, man, you guys are hitting out of the park with this one. I can't wait to hear the speaker as more time passes and you play it throughout the day. If you wanna hear every single Borresen speaker available today and compare and make your decision based on what you're listening to, based on your actual seat time, as I call it, come and visit Next Level Hi-Fi in Wayne, Illinois. You're not gonna regret it. That's all I got for today. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you for your time. I'll talk to you guys soon. Subscribe.